Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for once again stopping by, checking in on this Roma Rebrand career mode here in FIFA 21. My name is Rich and welcome to RR37. It is season 2 episode 11 today. We are out of the transfer window now. So what we've got to work with now is what we've got till the end of the season. This is what the league looks like from bottom to top. But why that's going on and why you're looking at that, it was time now to take a couple of days away from playing the games, away from recording, and really just focusing in on taking in what we can learn from what has been a really difficult period for us, the most difficult since we've been here. If we go back right the way till the beginning of January, even the end of December, where we drawed 1-1 with Fiorentina, we've had a 1-1 draw with Inter Milan, both league games by the way, 3-1 loss to Sassuolo, 2-1 loss to Udinese, 1-1 draw with Torino, a 2-1 win against Benevento, but that was a struggle as well, bringing us up to Genoa today. We have gone 4 or 5 games without a win in the league. It's had us drop down to 5th. As you can see, that's where we are now. We've only won 12 out of 22 games, which is really, really bad. We were right up there with probably where Juve were last season at this point. So you can see the drop off, and this is what we've got coming in today. We've got Genoa, Napoli, Man City today, Parma and Milan at the San Siro to finish off the episode. So with that bad period, I had to really go away and take in what is going wrong and see what we can learn from what has been a really tough period for the club. And basically we know that we've been struggling with defence since we lost Smalling. We've brought Milenkovic in now to try and solve that problem. So he's hoping that we have solved that. We've conceded 22 goals in 22 games, which on the face of it really is not that bad. But we were so much stronger, so much better last season that we really need to be getting back to that again. One signing may not be enough. Next season maybe we go back, we revisit, and like I said, we either bring Iswick Quattro or something like that. Milenkovic's partner from Fiorentina, because then they'll have that understanding. There's also Armian, who I'm really keen on the shortlist as well. But it's not just been in defence. As much as I like Diawara in CDM, there's been a few in the last few games I've noticed when players putting their back to him, he's kind of bouncing off them, he's falling over. I don't think he has the physical presence needed. I think we've been figured out there a little bit, so I think maybe we've got to improve there as well. We also need a striker, and we really need pace in the team. That's one thing that's really hurting us as well. So there's a lot that's been learned. There's a lot of work we have to do moving forwards. We can't do it overnight. Before we can even start looking at anywhere outside of Serie A, remember, we have to open up other bits of the club as well. But at least we've got a roadmap of what we need to do now, and hopefully piece by piece we can start putting that together and getting back up the league again. But with all that being said, we're looking at the league now. We have been for a while, to be fair. I think it is time that we now just jump into this game against Genoa. And the longer that we go without a win, the more pressure there is on these individual games. At one point I would have thought we'd have come into this almost expecting to win, with all due respect to Genoa. I mean, it is a home game after all. But that's not been the case recently, and I really want us to get back to the point where that is the case again. But it's going to take some time. I did mention this at the top of the series, that this would be a long-winded one. We're not just trying to win trophies here on the pitch, we are trying to build this club, and it's almost the end of season 2 really. I mean, we're in February now. and we're nowhere near where we want to be yet. So yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I hope that you guys are too. It is going to be a very long-winded career mode, and I'm happy about that. I'm not even thinking about another save or what I'm going to do next year. I'm really enjoying what we're trying to do here. Can we get Karsdorp in now early on? It's a little bit of a bad touch for him, but he has got the strength there to hold that up. Oh, that's unlucky. I did just see something to do with Milan there, but I didn't catch what it was. But yeah, that's to do with the career mode today. Again, I don't care if it's scrappy. If we've really got to just dig in and fight for this one, we need to get the win today. Absolutely, and that's good play from Villar. Let's get. Oh, that should have gone to Salvatore. Really, can Perez make anything come of that? No. The wrong pass was picked there by Villar, who I do believe has got the captain's armband today. You didn't actually see the lineups for this one, did you? I've forgotten about that. So let's just deal with this. I mean, you'll have seen most of the players touch the ball now. We have got Milenkovic in today. I believe it's his debut. He's next to Carbone. So we have got the leader teaching the next generation there. That's nice. Oh, this is really nice actually. So let's just hold this thought for a minute. Come on, Salvatore. Go on, lad. Ah, save from the keeper. Yeah, it is Milenkovic's debut. So he's next to Carbone. So we've got the experience, the presence in with the youth there. We've got Spinazzola at left back. Karsdorp's at right back. We've got Diawara back in today, who was talking about just before the game. That's unlucky there. We've got Pellegrini still playing, obviously, with Veritout, not available for selection at the minute. The captain's armband has gone to Villar today, and I believe that is very well earned for him. We've got Perez, who's now an 82, by the way. Salvatore, he's up front, as we've just seen. We've got Zaniolo out on the left. If it comes to it again, we might switch them at some point during this game. I feel like that worked pretty well, but for the time being, I think we've made a pretty good start here, unless we go and concede now. Let's hope that isn't the case. We've done pretty well there. That's a goal kick as well, so yeah, he's hoping that we can get these points today. We have made a good start, and let's see if we can carry that on. We're just over 5 minutes away from the break now. This is decent again. We're playing it well around their box. Referee, surely. Well, he's not going to give it, is he? Yeah, around the box, we've played the ball really well. Still a bit of a slow tempo at the moment, but I honestly believe that's to do with confidence. Genoa, they've not really offered much, if I'm being honest, which is good for us at the moment. And as I say that, they might get in here a little bit, but no. Milenkovic, really strong debut. They seem to be struggling to get by him at the moment, but it's still early on in the game. We've controlled the midfield up until this point. That was lucky there. That was easily their biggest chance of the game, and I think he did, you know. Lopez has got a save on that. Let's get this away, straight into his midriff. We can cope with that. That's going to do it for the half. So yeah, all in all, it's been a decent first half. I'm pretty happy with it. We just need to turn this possession into chances, and we need to turn some chances into goals. You'll have saw there that Napoli are winning. I'm thinking now that we are going to swap Zaniolo and Perez over, as you saw there. That's why I've left that in this time. So just a bit of a tactical change, just see if we can get Zaniolo some chances on that left foot from the right, and vice versa with Perez. And that's a decent start for us as well there. Napoli giving the ball away. And yeah, we'll just see how that works out for now. Oh, that's poor from Diawara. That is really, really poor. Oh, that's pulled Carbone out of position, but there is Milenkovic, and there he is again, just absolutely bossing it, but he's gave it away as well, but then wins it back again and gets the goal kick. Like I say, he has had a strong debut. He's made a big difference in there already. We get that out to Spinazzola now. He's Perez. He weren't really aware with that, which is a bit worrying. We've got Pellegrini making a good run here. Nobody running to the back post, but we have got Villar, and it's blocked. But that's a decent opening, one of the best we've had so far, and that there is exactly what I'm on about with Diawara. He's just bounced off his man. He's now so far out of position. Carbone's had to come out. He's a bit unsure whether to stay or go. They passed it around Milenkovic. Diawara does get back in the end. But that's what I'm on about. He doesn't have the physical presence that's probably needed in there. That's an area that needs improving. Here comes Salvatore now. Pellegrini's busting a gut here. Getting through. Not quite. Can you have the shot yourself then? No, he's put it out to Zaniolo. Back into Villar. It is indeed. Pellegrini making another little run there. He's Diawara again now. But it's a bit too slow and ponderous again, as you can see. And now they're back in shape, and this chance has gone. Wow. Wow. I think at the moment, guys, a lot of this, like I said, is down to a lack of confidence. We would have put these to bed by now a few months ago. When the goals was just rattling in and this, that and the other. It is also getting used to the sliders. They're a lot better now. The AI a hell of a lot better. And it's making the game more fun and more stressful at the same time, which is good. That's exactly what I want. Oh, good save, but no. Oh no, that stands as well. Oh, we're down again. In a game that really we don't deserve to be down in. I mean, it's so frustrating. Keeper's not even up before it's crashed in the back of the net. Now we've got a monstrous task of trying to get back into this one. We've struggled to create as it is. Now we don't just want a goal, we need one. And it looks like our form is set to continue, guys. It's not good. We do still have time. We can still get back into this. There's still enough time to win if we get a goal quickly enough. I just wonder where it's going to come from at this point. He's Diawara. He's done pretty well there, to be fair. Into Salvatore now. He can't spin away from his man, and it breaks down again. And we have got just 20 minutes now to try somehow and get back into this game. Nice header there from Diawara. Salvatore's held it up pretty well. He's found Zaniolo as well. Zani's gone on a little run here on his own, but it's a great tackle again from the Genoa defender, and Zaniolo has stayed down. That is not good. Pellegrini with the ball now. But at this point, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit more worried about Zaniolo, but Pellegrini's done well there. That's a great goal. And I'd love to be more happy than I am about that, but I'm really concerned that we're already missing Veretout, and now Zaniolo just goes down like that as well. Do we bring him off? Can we bring him off in a game like this? We really, really need these points. You see him there just getting up as the ball hits the back of the net. Well done to Pellegrini, by the way, but there is huge concern now over the well-being of Zaniolo. Ah, dear, oh dear. There it is. That's confirming that he is indeed injured. Yeah, I'm worried if I don't take him off, he could be out for months. But if I do take him off, I mean, we have got the equaliser now. Then we might not win this game. And that is now how much pressure is on these games, by the way. We have no idea if Milan are winning. I think Napoli was winning. Oh my lord, no. Oh, it's offside. Oh, what an ending to this game. We've had it all. We've gone behind. We've got back pretty quickly. One of our better players is now injured. Don't know if he's going to run it off or not. We could have been down again now. That's a poor pass from Salvatore. At this point, I just want out of this game. Even if it is just a point, I would take that right now. Pellegrini is absolutely shattered at this point. Oh, good tackle there from Spinazzola. It's to Perez again. Can he go on his own, maybe? No, he can't. No, they don't keep that in. Just 5 minutes to go in this one. Are we going to get ourselves a late winner? It's pretty pointless bringing Zani off at this point now. He's Villar. Oh, Karsdorp's in acres of space here. Maybe across the keeper on your own, Karsdorp? No. He doesn't do anything there. He doesn't find the pass. He doesn't take the shot. At least we've got a corner. It's coming in from Villar. It's headed clear. And that may be our last chance. Carbone misses his tackle. Milenkovic doesn't. Man of the match today, he's got to be surely. He's Perez. Come on, Perez. So many times we've gone to this guy to win us a game like this, but we are massively running out of time here. If he controls this, I think we're not going to get another chance. Yeah, I think we need to just hold out and not get beaten right now. Oh, maybe one more. Maybe one more. Come on, boys, do something with it. There was a good run being made there from Zani. Oh, he's injured. Come on, lad, please. He's gone with his right foot. The whole reason I moved him out to the left was to use his left foot. And that was the last action in the game. It's another draw. It's another game without a win. We don't know how long Zani's going to be out for now either. The pressure and the stress in this series is just building and building and building right now. We've got to figure something out, guys. We've just got to. So let's check this injury then. It's a broken toe and he's going to be out for the rest of the season. Just after the transfer window shuts as well. That is seriously not good. At least we got a bit of time before the next game, but that is really, really not good. We're at 4th at the moment. Milan have caught us now, by the way. I've just seen there. We've got a few scout reports back here now as well. We'll check that at a different time, maybe. At the moment, I'm just really concerned with things on the pitch. Things off the pitch. We were building serious momentum, but it seems like we're really starting to stutter now. And I've just seen the next game that we actually have is Napoli. Napoli are 2nd in the league. We do have an offer actually here for Jesus though, which I am just going to accept. For his age, that is a really good offer. And I don't feel like we need him now we've got Milenkovic. But here, there's got to be some thought going to this game. They're 2nd at the moment. And like I said, you look below us. We'll have a look at the league now. We've got Torino just 3 points behind us now. Milan have caught us. Lazio as well are only 3 points behind us. We could legitimately... We're out of Champions League places right now on merit as well. Everyone's played the same amount of games. But we could, after this weekend, because it is against Napoli, we could quite easily find ourselves out of the European places altogether. It is time to go and sit down with the manager and we've got to come up with some kind of plan B or something here because yeah, it's not good enough. We cannot, I can't stress this enough, we cannot fall out of European football. That has been the remit for the club for the next few years going forwards. We have to continue to get those finances from Euro, and at the moment that is under real pressure now. And so talks with the manager, reminding him that we really can't fall out of Europe and that we need to start picking up results, has resulted in a change in shape. As you can see, we are going with a 4-2-3-1 narrow for this game. It's a rivalry game as well, of course, a derby. So for that reason alone, hopefully this could be coming at a right time for us because form kind of goes out the window in these type of things. So he's hoping. They're going with a 4-3-3 attack. We're going to go with a 4-2-3-1 narrow. You see Villar still with the armband. We got D'Angelo up front. We got Pedro, Pellegrini, Perez playing. Diawara next to Villar. Spinazzola, Mancini, Milenkovic, Karsdorp, Lopez. We've gone as strong as we can, and we have to, because look at their lineup. You got Osimhen, Insigne, Lozano, Promise. They got Tielemans now as well. Zielinski, Traore, Romani, Manolas, Amavi, and Mere in goal. It's a really, really strong Napoli side, but we can't have reasons. We can't have excuses. All we can have today is a performance, and more importantly than that, a result. So let's see if we can get that done. So this could quite simply be the biggest Roma versus Napoli game of the series so far, to be honest. It's going to be really tough. We've got to get used to playing in a different style, different formation once again. It is, of course, something that I do believe in, something I do believe we've got the players to make work. I'm a little bit worried that we might be neutering Villar a little bit in terms of his goals, his assists going forward, and all of that stuff. But we're just going to have to wait and see. We need a good result here. Desperately need a good result. So let's see what we can muster. Almost an off-target pass there already from Karsdorp, giving Perez a bit of work to do. Will he be as effective today, playing cam rather than wing? We'll see. Same with Pedro. I think Pedro has got a lot of experience. He played in this system at Chelsea, I believe, a couple of times as well. So hopefully he'll know what's expected of him. We need Milenkovic to do a job here. He's done that as well. A little bit of help from Karsdorp, but that's given away already. Let's not invite Napoli onto us, boys. Let's not do that. He's Pedro into Pellegrini. Salvatore is still, by the way, playing as a false 9 in this system. We'll see how that works. Pretty much everyone in the top 4 has got some kind of free role today, so I'm hoping that can confuse the defenders of Napoli a little bit, but they're coping alright at the moment. They're considerably more sharp, more quick, more confident in what they're doing than we seem to be at the moment. That's a good ball out to Amavi. Oh no, that's good to Insigne as well. Thankfully it comes to nothing. Lopez to Mancini now. Milenkovic plays that out to Karsdorp into Villar. What have you just done there, Villar? That is terrible. Oh no. What is it with this guy and scoring past us? He just seems to do it all of the time, and this is of our own doing as well. That's probably the first foot wrong that Villar has done since we've been in charge of this club, to be fair. But what a game, and what a time, and what an opponent to do it against. Oh man. Now we have a massive hill to climb right now. Absolutely just huge. Yeah, really not good. That's kind of knocked the wind out of the sails a little bit. Little bit of renewed hope with a new shape. Maybe this can work, sort of thing, but we've still got plenty of time to get back into the game, I suppose. He's Villar now at the end, whether we want him. Oh, wow. Talk about making up for an error there. That's exactly what you want to see from the captain. And what a finish that is as well, by the way. Nice little ball into him here. He's still got a lot of work to do here, though, and doesn't he do it well? That's unreal. It's supreme confidence. He's probably the one player who would have that confidence, but let's not beat around the bush. He made the mistake for their goal, but wow, what a response. And just like that, we are actually now right back in this game. Thank you to Villar, I suppose. We just reset now and we go again. It's still kind of 0-0 in a way. He's Lozano now, testing Spinazzola, but Spinner's up to that. The throw's going to come in. Can we get to that ball first? We do, you know, with Diawara. Pedro's done well to keep hold of that as well. Nice little bit of passing and moving up front here. We got men going left, men going right. We got them all, runners all over the place here. Napoli could be on the racks if we score this now. He's Pedro, nice turn back. He's done well there because he could have turned right into trouble but didn't. He's Pellegrini now, and it comes to nothing in the end. But we did get a lot of players forward there. We probably could have and should have done better with that maybe. But it's a good sign. We had overloads all over the place there. Diawara has done brilliantly again there, but then loses it again and gets it back again. He's done really well there. He's Pedro now into Pellegrini. He's Villar. He's in again. Can he get past his man Amavi? He has, you know, hit it. He has hit it as well, but it's gone wide. Unlucky there from Villar. I did think that with it being him that this would probably go sailing in, but it wasn't to be on this occasion. So we've skipped all the way to the 77th minute because the ball has just been stuck in midfield for the majority of this game, and I didn't want to skip to like into the last 10 minutes because I want to see the result with you guys. Here is Lozano now. That could be a bad thing that I've done there really, but yeah, there was no clear cut chances or anything to show, so the last action was really Villar in the first half. But can we change that now? We're coming forward here. Gilani's on now, by the way, and so is Cristante, who's through here. He has to score this. He has scored this. Gilani with the assist. Cristante, both of them subs linking up, and Diawara doesn't make that run for one, and if he does not score that goal. Two inspired substitutions from the manager there, it has to be said, linking up and putting us ahead. Massive moment in a massive game here. Surely we can hold on to this now. That is literally all that we have to do. Just win the ball back, keep it, and see this game out, and we will have ourselves a shock win against Napoli. Cristante's first goal in the league. What a time to get it. Wow. We have put Villar in cam where Pellegrini was playing, just because I think he'll be good there. He's Perez now. He can wrap this up. He has wrapped it up. It's 2 goals in 2 minutes, and we're taking the points off Napoli today. This is absolutely crazy. This is absolutely huge in the season. I did not see this coming the way the game had been going. It had been so tight, the game, but Perez makes the run across. He gets the ball. He makes no mistake as usual in front of goal. He's under huge pressure there, but you wouldn't think it. He's just slid it past the keeper into the corner, and that is us 3-1 up, and that is the point staying with us today. Napoli are leaving here with nothing, and I've got to say I am happy about that. Happy to get a win on the board as well. And wow, shocked in a good way. And this is what I mean. It means so much more when the game is as difficult as it is right now. We're having to earn everything that we get, and it just feels that much better for it. He's Spinazzola now. We don't need to rush forward. Just keep the ball now nice and calm. That's exactly what we're doing. We could go for another one here, but there's no point right now. Cristante again. Pedro's made the run, but again we don't need to use it. Just keeping it nice and calm. He's Perez. Back to Diawara. He's Villar now. Gilani. Can we wrap it up maybe? It's not the greatest ball, but that should be about that really. It is as well. And we have beaten Napoli. What a massive result with everyone under so much pressure. That feels so good. Well done, Perez, wrapping it up at the end. I must say that it was Pellegrini that came off, sorry, not Diawara. Diawara was man of the match today for me. He's been absolutely immense in that middle. I've spoken about him maybe having to be replaced, but he stepped up to the plate today. Everyone has, to be fair. It is a terrific result for everyone involved with the club. We're going to take this press conference real quick. Today the team played really well without Zaniolo as well. That is a good point. We scored the goals and we got the win. Will Zaniolo be missed long term? Well, of course he will. He's one of our better players. We just got to do what we've got to do right now while he's not available for selection. It's the same with Veretout as well. You went into the game knowing you could get closer to second place. It was a tight game. You must have been pleased to come out on top. Oh, absolutely. We did make the right decisions in key moments today. That is a good answer. We didn't overcommit for the whole game. We didn't leave ourselves open or exposed at any point. Their goal did come from a mistake from one of our players as well. So I think all in all, other than that, we did really, really well. And did we prove a point today? Maybe, but this is one result on its own. We have to build on it now, and only then really will we know whether we have proven a point or not. But a change in system, a change in fortune, a change in result, can't really ask for much more than that. And then going into this, we've got Man City coming up next. We really don't need that right now, to be honest. Let's take training. All A's once again. Yeah, we really don't need this Man City game right now. In just 4 days' time, we should see it come up in a moment. Yeah, we've got Parma. That's arguably, because of the way that the league looks at the moment, a bigger game than this one. Which has me thinking, what do we do in terms of selection here against Pep's men? Do we go with a full strength squad? Do we go with a rotation here? I think what we do for the time being now is we put a 4-2-3-1 in there on the team sheets, and we build the team for that. But yeah, I think we might go this way for the City game as well. I'm not exactly sure at the moment. I'm tempted for this game to do a Pep against Pep and use this with the false 9, but without playing an actual striker and giving a Cam a go up front, just because I want to keep Pedro where he was, but sometimes in games, in big games, Salvatore's passing lets us down. So I'm thinking that we go with this lineup here and we do a Pep to Pep and see how we get on with that. We're going to have to play Santon today because of Karsdorp's energy. Mancini can come in. Milenkovic, of course, and we'll keep Spinazzola. I think this is what we go with. Of course, Villar will take the armband. Tactically, I was considering opening us up a little bit, but then Pep's teams are known for their combinations and their tight interplays and giving goals and stuff like that. So we're going to stay as compact as we normally would for that. And these are what we're going to do with all the players now. Everyone's going to be on free roam. You saw D'Angelo up top, false 9. We're going to be brave and try and get players forward in transition. We're not going to have our midfielders as DMs. We're going to have them as centre midfielders, so we get better instructions. But we are going to ask Diawara to stay back. Cristant's just going to stay neutral, but he's going to get on the edge of the box rather than go into it. We're going to have overlaps from Spinazzola and Santon, and we're going to have the keeper come out, sweep up and collect crosses. So that's all put together now. I think that's what we're going to go with against City without a recognised striker today, and see if it actually works in FIFA terms. Yeah, we're going to try and pep. See how we get on. Let's take this press conference first. Big game this. Big game. We all know about how much stronger that they are, basically. How are we going to get on? Well, that is the question. They hold all of the aces. We've done our homework and we want to put on a professional display is probably the right answer there. But yeah, the pressure's all on City for this one. The expectation's going to be with them. With us being at home first, I would actually just take a 0-0 right now. Anything better than that is a bonus. Are we confident? We do have a performance in us. We proved that against Napoli, which is actually exactly what it says there. If we can have that same kind of performance today, and like I said, come away with a 0-0, we would be in great shape with that, I think, to go to the Etihad. Why is the team being struggling? To be fair, I think I'm going to take some of the blame for that. I have to, really. It's not all down to the players. There's been at least a couple of games when I've even mentioned, did I make the right selection or the right choices, you know? So we win together and we lose together, I suppose, but it is now time for this game, so let's see what we can get done here. It is a huge night, this one. As you see our players warming up, we've got De Bruyne warming up as well. Yeah, it's a big night for both teams. The expectation, as I say, for me, will be on City. In terms of Europe, we've already done our job. So yeah, it's all on them. We can go out almost and enjoy ourselves. I was so tempted to put together the Champions League team in this one, but yeah, it's almost disrespectful in a way. We'll see. We could suffer for this against Parma, which worries me greatly. Oh, what a ball to Torres that is. And City are at it straight away. He's Carvajal now. Turns and turns and turns and turns, and then passes it into Ndidi. That's a good signing, an interesting one, but a good one for them. Aguero at the moment, I don't know what he was trying to do there, but we've actually got men over here, and he's D'Angelo already. Can we square this to Perez? We can, and it's not 1-0. How is it not 1-0? It's a good sign of things to come, maybe. They were really open there, but in a game like this, a chance like that, our top scorer this season is who it lands to as well. Surely we have to score there. We could be made to pay for that as well, as De Bruyne comes up as the one to watch. He's Torres again. Oh, Spinazzola's done brilliantly there. Can we move forwards now? Torres is catching Spinazzola. Nice. He's D'Angelo now. I see a run being made. We do just about get the ball there, but the little deflection took the pace off it and out of the attack at the same time. Aguero drops that one off. He's Torres again. But again, Spinazzola nice and aggressive. I like to see that. Oh, that's worked out really well there. Can we get it up the line to D'Angelo now? He's got runners inside of him if he can use them. We have kind of, but the momentum's gone out the attack. Here's Kristant. Back into Diawara. Surely that's not their back line, right? Oh wow, it was as well. God, they were so high up there. Really, really high up the pitch. Diaz again finding Torres. He's clearly their go-to guy at the moment. Brozovic dropping it into Ndidi. City and playing the ball around nicely, but I've got to say I think we've looked the more dangerous in the opening 20 minutes. Mancini's done really well there, but he's ran straight into trouble with it, and Aguero is staying down. We're a little bit more aggressive than we have been recently at the moment, but it seems to be working for us. Back into Brozovic again, and Aguero at the moment is not getting back up, and Diawara has won that. Oh, we've moved that forward nicely, quickly. I said, no, you can't blow it there, ref. I feel sorry for Aguero there, but he's let City play their attack out all the way through. We get on what could have been a really potent counter. And, yeah, he blows up. And that attack is over, and we're going to have to start again. But we've survived the first 20 minutes, which is good. Well, I say survive, but I think we've actually looked more dangerous than City at the moment. They're bound to dominate the ball. It doesn't matter how we set up, they will dominate the ball. So we've just got to be good with it when we've got it, and I feel like we've done that at the moment. He's Villar now. Oh my God, he's through. He isn't going to miss either. He is not going to miss either, and we are 1-0 up against Man City in the Champions League round of 16, first leg, and it is that man Villar again. I just said we've looked the most dangerous. I said we've got to be good with the ball when we've got it, and I said that Villar wouldn't miss, and Villar has not missed. Wow, I did not expect us to be leading in this one, but for sure I will take it, for sure I will. Pep is really almost disgusted by that, and he wants more out of his team at the moment. I can't ask for any more out of ours, and that's Villar's first goal. But a lot of our first team players are playing their first Champions League game today, remember that. So yeah, we might see a few first scorers maybe today if we're lucky. That's brilliant from Santon against Sterling. Kristant now to Milenkovic. Could have gone back to the keeper there, but that's a hell of a good ball out. Spinazzola high up the pitch as well. He's got Villar just on the edge of the box there. I thought that might have been a foul, but no. We are going to get the corner though. It's been a really good opening half an hour for us this. Can we do something with this corner? D'Angelo has been good up there, by the way, you know. That's something that I feel has worked. Santon's just got spun there, but they do have to go backwards, so that's fine. That's a good ball out though. Here's Grimaldo. Please don't play that into Sterling. Thankfully he didn't. Where are they going now? He's De Bruyne to Brozovic again. Well done there from Kristant. It's a great pass out as well. Pedro has it back now. Villar has it back again. He's got D'Angelo with him if he needs him. Play it or shoot. Probably should have shot there, but again, looking really dangerous here we are, and we've recovered that and we can build again. So into the second half we go. If we can repeat that first half again, we're going to be in really good shape here. Pep's made a really interesting substitution here, bringing Mahrez on for Torres. Torres arguably was City's best player in the first half, so not sure I really understand that one, but who am I to question Pep's methods, right? So we'll see how that plays out. We've got a lot of men back here. This shouldn't really come to anything. We are struggling to get it away though, as it pinballs there. Pedro's put a great ball in there to D'Angelo, but he's lost out, and now we could be in big trouble here. De Bruyne finds Sterling. Sterling finds the back of the net. Just like that, City are back in the game, and it's kind of a goal of our own doing again, but not really this time. So that's an away goal for them as well, which is really not great. Here's De Bruyne. Sterling makes the run. De Bruyne finds it. Lopez gets a hand to it, but it's not a strong enough one. It's kind of unlucky really. And just like that, now it's City who is in control of this tie. Oh, we've done so well to win that back. Let's get forward as quick as we can now. Perez is going to ignore the run of D'Angelo, but he did take a defender with him. Perez has gone all the way on his own past Diaz and past Ederson as well. It's a big game. He's a big game player, and that is an individual goal of pure quality there. He just ran and ran and ran. No one could get anywhere near him. We'll see it again here. Just clean round the outside. Diaz can't get nowhere near him before Ederson can do anything about it. By the time he's realised there is genuine danger there, Perez has already set his sights on the goal. And just like that, we are back in the lead in this tie. Let's just try not to concede another one now as City get the game kicked off once again. Well, just a few minutes left to go in this one now, and oh, that's offside. Oh, that was so close to being potentially a 3-1 win against City to take to the Etihad. Oh wow, they're a little bit rattled at the moment, City. They're struggling to cope with us on the counter. And it's not often you can say that with us really. We don't really have the pace to counter teams. But we've managed to do it against City somehow today. But look at these little play patterns here. This is far from over at the moment. I think they might have gone one pass too many there. There was an opportunity to shoot. They didn't take it. Here's Pedro now. Can he get in front of Diaz? He can. Diaz is absolutely out on his feet as well. Surely we put this to bed now with Gilani. And we do. It is 3-1 in the end. It's probably the last kick of the game. And this guy, Gilani, he has got such a big future at this club. Unless someone buys him, of course. But he's done so well. He's got to the back post. He's finished it first time. He couldn't really miss from there. But that is a huge moment in this tie. To go to the Etihad with a 2-goal lead rather than the 1-goal lead now. We are in a really good position. And that is his 5th goal in the Champions League. And this is his breakthrough season. That is kind of unreal, really. And that's what I'm talking about. He has got all the potential in the world. We have out-pepped Pep today. We've gone on 1-3-1 without having a recognised striker on the pitch. Unbelievable scenes. What a lead to take to the Etihad. The job's only half done though. We're not through yet. We could end up now though seeing the Champions League lineup that got us to this point going over to the Etihad. And hopefully continuing and building on what we've started here tonight. That's 2 big wins in a row now. Are we starting to turn the corner once again, maybe? So Parma up next. We've got Pellegrini saying he needs more games. He's just one game he's not played in and he's unhappy, and he's not even a crucial team member. Aguero there, unfortunately for him, is out for 2 months, so we won't be seeing him in the return leg, which could be a bit of a blessing. But there it is. He's not happy with his game time at the moment, and I can't see why. He's played practically every game since Veritout's been out, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. But in any event, let's move towards this Parma game. Jesus has gone, so that should be another 3.5-4 million for us into the transfer kitty. We'll take probably training first, I would imagine, before dealing with that. Or maybe not. But yeah, 3.8 million, not too bad. That goes into the pot for next season, of course. But yeah, Parma. They're at the moment 14th in the league. Their last 3 results have been a draw and 2 losses. All of them away by the looks of that. So yeah, I reckon that we should be alright against these. I'm just a little bit worried about the legs, but we'll have a look at the lineups and see what we've got coming in this one. These are those lineups. They're playing the 4-3-1-2, so they're going for that diamond in the middle. I think we're going to go back to our 4-3-3 for this one. My gut feeling is telling me that's what we should do. Gilani's going to get a start, and he's up to 64 now, by the way. Perez is going to have the start as well. We do go back to Salvatore for this one, instead of D'Angelo. Pellegrini's back in, so that should please him. Villar's playing again as well. We've got Diawara. It's the normal team, really. We are going to give Spinazzola a break today because he just never seems to have one. Jesus and Mancini are going to play, so Milenkovic is out just because of tired legs. Karsdorp's back in for Santon because he didn't play in the Champions League. And Lopez is back in goal. And really, it's almost the first team, so there's no reason why we shouldn't be winning this game. It is an away game though, so it could be tricky in that respect, I suppose, but I would be quite disappointed the form that we're in at the moment if we don't manage to pick up the win today. One thing that I would say about this game, guys, because of it being highlights, is literally just do not blink or you will miss it. It is literally, it was such a dire game. That's why it is just highlights. 27 minutes in, nice twisting and turning from, yeah, you know who. Gilani again, the man who just scored in the Champions League in midweek, now scores at the weekend, and that gives us the 1-0 win, and that is your highlights of the Parma game. And so, with that out the way and that done, we are jumping straight into the main event of this episode today. It is the game against Milan. It's at the San Siro. Just for that reason alone, I really cannot wait. It's going to be a huge game, this one. Again, a point would be good enough for us today. I think going into this, we did sit above these in the league, but not by much. Yeah, therefore, we're third. We're actually equal on points, but we have a better goal difference. They're going with the 4-2-3-1 wide. They got Ibra up front. Haig, Hog, something like that. He's playing out on their left. They got Shabozlai at Cam, Sailor-Makers on the right side. Their two DMs are insane, Kessie and Tonali. They got Emerson at left back, who was good against us the first time we played them. Pedro Enrique is their captain. They got Masaccio next to him, Zappacosta at right back, and Donnarumma in goal. For this one, because it's not failed us yet, we are going with the 4-2-3-1 as well. We're going narrow. So it's going to be a really tight affair, this one. It's going to be an interesting battle in the middle. There's going to be a lot of players in the middle of the park. We're going with Salvatore up front. Pedro out on the left. You see him now. We've got Villar playing at Cam from the get-go today. Here he is. Trying to use the run from Perez, but we use Cristante instead, who scored against City, remember. We got Diawara next to Cristante. We got Spinazzola, Mancini, Milenkovic and Karsdorp at the back with Lopez in goal. So both teams, as you would expect, have gone their strongest, and it's actually the 100th game for us today as well. That's a nice little landmark at the San Siro of all places. Hopefully we can take 3 points from here to commemorate that. Here is Spinazzola now, and he's given that one away quite cheaply, really. Tonali, what a player he is, and next to Kessie as well. No wonder they're doing so well. I'm quite surprised to see Ibra up front. There's no Rebic in the team today, and he got the equaliser against us last time, if I remember rightly. Salvatore's made a run there. It's not the greatest ball to him, really. That's all he could do for Diawara there. But promising signs, I suppose, if nothing else. I actually thought the referee was one of our players there. He's Szoboszlai now. Sailor-Makers, they've got so many good players, Milan. Calabria as well, another one. He's Ibra. I've not pushed us further up the pitch as I normally would today. I'm not too sure why, to be honest. I probably should. But it's too late to do it now. Oh, that's played by Mancini there. Perez out on the right as well was the instinctive ball. That's the one we've gone with. Can we get players into the box for him now? Even if we did, it's come to nothing. That's a bit disappointing from Perez, really. But the first 20 minutes have gone really, really quick in this game. Here's Diawara. It is a really... it's a battle to find any space, to be honest, in the middle. He's Salvatore now. Can he do something? He's got a couple of runners with him. Chooses to use Pedro. Goes back to Diawara. That's nice play. Can we do anything with this? Pedro touched it past his defender nicely, but then just couldn't keep up with the ball once he'd done that. And it ends up being a goal kick. Another few minutes pass, and it's still proving to be a really tight game, this one. Here's Emerson now. He's almost out on his feet already, so maybe for us the game will come to us towards the end of the game. That's what I'm hoping anyway. That's good play from them. Oh, and Tonali smashed it home. Wow. Well, we needed to stay in this if it is going to come to us at the end of the game. We're not out of it yet, but again, we find ourselves behind. I did say though at the beginning of this season that the Milans, the Napolis, the Juves, we were going to struggle against all of these types of teams. And he has really caught that well, Tonali. Such a good player. Well, I would bring him over to us, except I can't because he's playing for a rival. And it wouldn't be much fun really, since we only just used him in the Borough career as well. Spinazzola gets this to Pedro now. It's into Salvatore, who showed really good strength there. He's battling really hard to keep hold of this ball. He's Kristant. This is going to be the last action in the first half, I would imagine, so we have to do something with this. Pedro now, one of our most experienced players on the pitch. Oh, jumping over the tackle just allows the other defender to come and collect the ball, and that is half time, guys. And we're just about past the hour mark now. Look at that from Hogg. Absolutely disrespectful. So cheeky. He's got the shot away as well, you know. Thankfully, it's straight at Lopez, but that shows the kind of quality that they have in their ranks. He's Villar now. Can he do anything for us? Pedro has it. Spinazzola with a nice overlap. And why is it paused there? Why would we even think about making changes at such a point in the game? I don't know, but clearly we do. So Pedro's going to go up front. Gilani is going to come in. I don't think we can really change anything else. In the end, we've decided not to go with that. Pellegrini's going to come in, and Villar's going to go out on the left. But for now, can we do anything with this at all before those changes come on? He's Kristant. Oh, he's Salvatore. And we are, just like that, back in the game. And what is going on now? This is a mad few minutes. What on earth? We're cancelling those changes now. We're going to stick with what we've got. And Salvatore has just pulled us back into this game. And that could be a huge goal come the end of the season. As long as we don't give anything else away in this game now. Maybe we can push for something ourselves. But yeah, we really don't want to be giving nothing away here at the San Siro. And it is 1-1 with 23 minutes to go. Can we steal this one? I wouldn't mind if we drawed, honestly. That I think would still be a really good result. But if we could steal it, obviously that would be even better. Salvatore has to go backwards there, but thankfully he realises it and does do things like that. Here's Karsdorp now in a lot of room. Let's pick out someone here. Kristant, can we get on the end of that? No, not quite. And it's bought away by Milan again. That was so unlucky. So unlucky. Ibra now to Garcia. Out to Salamakers. He's been pretty quiet, to be fair, in this game. He's not going to catch that either. 15 minutes to go. I'm not going to cut this, guys. The video will run as long as it runs. Zappacosta is on for... Hold on, didn't Zappacosta start? Obviously not. He's Kristant. Villar. I could have sworn he started. He's Pedro now, back into Salvatore. Got a lot of runners. We got a lot of runners here. That's the ball. Go on, Salvatore. No. Why turn back? Hit it with the left. Oh, it's so infuriating watching these back at some of the things that I do. They're so stupid. He's just got to have a goal there. He's Emerson, who's out on his feet. Karsdorp's done really well there. Perez now, he's got Villar. This is who you would want here. He's got to cross his man really well. Tries to find Salvatore, but that pass was never really on. I think maybe again, if we're confident, we go for the shot there. Here's Perez now. Here's Salvatore. Someone has to hit this. Karsdorp, probably not you. Kristant back out to Pedro we go. Can we? No, we can't work it back inside again. And Laxalt, who's just come on. Look at the legs on this guy. He is absolutely rapid. He's just gone round the outside of everyone. Milenkovic can get nowhere near him. He did have to come out. Oh, and thankfully that comes to nothing. Kristant now for us. Can we go up and do something now? Salvatore, let's go out left with Diawara here. He's Pedro now. Still got a bit of gas in the tank, but runs into his defender, and that comes to nothing. Maybe we just accept the point here, guys. What do you think about that? Because chasing this game, we could really end up losing it here. He's an example of that, but again, Milenkovic comes up big. What a signing he's proved to be at the moment. Villar to Salvatore now. Can he get there? Just about. And this will be the last action of the game. Couldn't beat his man. Oh, that's a Milan ball as well, really? Surely when this comes in, ref, you're going to blow, right? Surely. He does. We have to settle for the point today. That is not the worst result in the world. going away to either of the Milans and coming back from the San Siro with a point. I'd have taken that before the game. I even said that, so not too disappointed. That is going to be the end of this episode though, guys. I really hope you've all enjoyed it. I know that I certainly have. I love coming to this ground. But not just that, we've had some big results today, some good performances. I hope to see you all back for the next one. But until then, guys, my name has been Rich. This has been RR37, and I hope to see you all again soon.